Honorable Speaker, going back to the issue of delocalization, and I appreciate Honorable Mboko Milemba, who's my friend, and it was on a light note, because I know what you and Honorable Sosion went through. It was very difficult. Honorable Speaker, delocalization completely undermines performance, because teachers are posted in areas where they don't want to go, Honorable Speaker. In my constituency, I visited a school and I had a conversation with the principal of a secondary school who was asking me why he was posted there, and it was not even me who took him there. Teachers are demoralized because they are plugged from point A, taken to point B without preparation, psychologically. And, Honorable Speaker, we have to realize that teachers are human beings. They have families. You find a young couple, both of them are teachers. One is taken to the west, another one is taken to the east. These teachers suffer from financial constraints because they are not adequately paid by the Teachers Service Commission so that they can be able to fund themselves, rent homes, because separately they are renting homes. Honorable Speaker, when I was growing up, the people who made our society to be a society were teachers. Teachers were the people who are running society economics. Teachers were the employers. Teachers were the great stakeholders. Teachers were the people who would plan for a society, for a community, for a village. Teachers were mostly what I would say guest of honors in any given fundraising in a community. When these teachers are taken out of a community, taken elsewhere, we are not even thinking in terms of their families, that if somebody, a man or a woman, is not stable, a man is worried about the wife. The wife is married about the husband. For example, you take out somebody who is over 50 years, remove them from their station of work, take them elsewhere. This is a man who has been operating in his home. This is somebody who has his cow. This is somebody respected. Now you've taken him to live behind shops in a single room, cooking for himself. A grandfather, a grandmother. You find a man has been removed from Kakamega, taken to Siaya, taken to Eldoret, taken to Kambani. Where they have gone, they have to rent a room. Honorable Speaker, Teacher Service Commission has broken marriages. Teacher Service Commission has destroyed families. And this is very important for us to realize that when families are broken, a country or a nation is broken. Family is the fabric that holds a country together. Honorable Speaker, you find a man who's 58 years has gone in another county. When they arrive there, he has to cook, he has to fend for himself. Very soon a young woman will find his way in the life of this old man. This man will begin a new year, a new family, just 2 years to retirement. And it's not because it is something this man wanted to do, but circumstances, the challenges of cooking, the challenges of looking for vegetable, going to the posho mill, has now distracted a once stable family. You go to homes and you discover some of the homes and houses, they now look like museums because they've been deserted. Honorable Speaker, if we are thinking about service delivery and performance and excellence in education and having quality education, we must think about the welfare of the teacher. A teacher, yes, we know teachers can teach anywhere, and as Kenyans, if you are employed by the government, you can work from any station in this country. But as we realize, when we look at ILO and UNESCO laws that are governing teaching and as a practice, it is supposed to be local. It is supposed to be culture-based. And Honorable Speaker, it's been hell on earth for teachers since 2018, since the inception of delocalization. And of course, Honorable Speaker, This exercise was undertaken by the Teacher Service Commission without any consultation, without any participation, which abuses the Constitution, because we know very well that public participation is key to any reform, is key to any policy making, it is key to any implementation, that before we implement, before we make a lot of changes, we have to consult, we have to talk to stakeholders. Honorable Speaker, I beg this House to consider this issue of delocalization. We do not want to do what I would say a plastic undertaking. We have to do something holistic, whereby we make sure our teachers are not living in fear. Our teachers are not working in an environment where they're thinking, this is October, I don't know where I'm going in January. And Honorable Speaker, we do not want a situation whereby the Teacher Service Commission are treating teachers as if they're just objects of work. Teacher Service Commission ought to respect teachers, ought to treat teachers as human beings. Teacher Service Commission has to respect families. Teacher Service Commission has to realize that it's not just about deployment and sending teachers to work, but the welfare of the children, the learners, the students. Because, Honorable Speaker, if a teacher is teaching in an environment that is hostile, for example, you find there is a principal that has been removed from a school, then the other principal, when the principal comes in, the community rejects that principal. So that principal cannot land in that station, because perhaps the principal that was there was performing. So this new one that has been brought, there is a history of non-performance. Honorable Speaker, I have seen schools where parents have marched to the school to evict the head teacher, to evict the principal, and the pupils were cheering. It was like a political rally. And I'm just asking myself,